The image quality isn't great, but this is likely the last photo of the Ukrainian crew of Flight 752. It was taken in a hotel in Tehran just before they all headed to the airport for their final doomed flight. Their Boeing 737-800 was shot down less than 3 minutes after takeoff in what Iran says was a case of mistaken identity.
44 за Києвом сталася ця трагедія.
Alexei Danilov, the Ukrainian president's point man for the crash investigation, told us it took his team just 3 hours to conclude a missile brought down the aircraft, but they held off saying so to preserve their relationship with the Iranians. He says they believe the missile struck the cockpit from below.
Я вважаю, що всі вони є героями, які перебували на цьому літаку.
We now understand that the death of the cockpit crew was instant, unfortunately. Then, right in the middle of our interview, Danilov excuses himself to take an urgent phone call. It's President Volodymyr Zelensky himself inquiring about the status of Canadian investigators heading to Iran. When the interview resumes, Danilov says the overriding question now is how did that missile end up being launched? Why did they make such a decision? Was this a technical mistake, a human mistake, or something else? This Ukrainian flight training expert says radar systems can clearly distinguish between a small cruise missile and a large passenger jet, so the problem could be a poorly trained operator.
If they lack training, they can incorrectly identify the targets and incorrectly act in certain situations.
At the memorial for crash victims at Kyiv's airport, many people shared their outrage that so many could have died this way, while others, such as Helena Tilnyuk and her husband Nazar, said they just felt so profoundly sad.
The only thing is I would like to hug every mother of everyone who died. It takes a lot to survive such a big tragedy. I'm sorry we didn't say thank you to the crew when maybe we were flying with them.
Ukraine has 45 investigators on the ground, and they're sending data and photos back to another group in Kyiv. Like Danilov, they've barely slept in 4 days, but he believes the emotionally grueling investigation will uncover the truth. Chris Brown, CBC News, Kyiv.